Remember the scene in the movie Pretty Woman where Julia Roberts' character Vivian walks into a high end boutique only to be judged and mistreated by the saleswoman simply because of how she was dressed? But when she returns the next day, now elegantly dressed, the same woman greets her with respect and politeness. A similar instance can be seen in the movie The Devil Wears Prada, where Anne Hathaway's character Andy is initially disregarded at her job because her clothes were not up to the standards of someone working at a leading fashion magazine. But the moment she adopts a stylish, industry appropriate clothes, she is not only taken seriously by others, she now feels more confident in her work because nobody is giving her looks anymore. These ain't just scripted movie scenes. They reflect a psychological truth that clothing holds a power on how others perceive us and how we perceive ourselves. What we wear plays a significant role in shaping our confidence, influence, credibility, or simply put it as our aura. So the question is, how much psychological power do our clothes hold over us and those around us? Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is your host Astha, and today we'll dive deep into the concept of why it is important to dress up and how much dressing right matters. No matter how many times we deny it, we all have, even just for once, made a positive or negative opinion about a person by just having a glance at them when we are meeting them for the first time. And that's because our brains are wired to make snap judgments within 7 to 10 seconds of meeting someone for the first time, which often changes later on when we get to know them. And that's actually what the terms appearances are deceptive means. But on what basis do these people make judgments on others without having a word with them or without knowing them? Research shows that clothing significantly influences first impressions, with people perceiving individuals as more competent, likable, trustworthy when they are well dressed. There was a study conducted at Princeton University by Dr. Alexander Todorov where participants judged political candidates just by their photos. And shockingly, these first impressions accurately predicted election outcomes 70% of the times. He also writes in his book Face Value that we form snap judgments about people based on their appearances. And these judgments influence our interactions and decisions. And it doesn't just stop there. These perceptions can have a real world consequences, whether it's a job interview or first date or even a casual social interaction. The way you dress can determine how people treat you, how much respect you command, and even how successful you appear. But why does this happen? Why do well dressed individuals seem more competent or likable, even when nothing else about them changes? The answer lies in a powerful cognitive bias known as the halo effect. Have you ever noticed how people tend to assume that someone who is well dressed is also intelligent, successful, or even more trustworthy? This is due to the halo effect. It is a common psychological phenomenon in which people form a positive overall impression of someone based on a single characteristic or ability. At work, it can influence decision making processes, company culture, and customers' perception of your brand. And opposite to this is the horn effect. While the halo effect leads to an overall positive impression based on a single positive trait, the horn effect results in an overall negative impression due to a single negative trait. Dr. Robert Cialdini, if I'm pronouncing it right, in his book Influence the Psychology of Persuasion, explains that our brains rely on mental shortcuts when forming judgments. Since appearance is the first thing we notice about someone, we subconsciously associate polished, well groomed individuals with success, while someone dressed poorly may be perceived as less capable even if their actual skills and intelligence are the same. A 2013 study by Columbia Business School further proved this by showing that professionals wearing formal business attire were perceived as more authoritative and competent than those in casual wear, even when their qualifications were identical. But the impact of clothing isn't just about how others see you. It also affects how you feel about yourself. What if the right outfit could make you perform better at work, feel more confident in social situations, or even boost your ability to focus? This brings us to a fascinating concept known as enclothed cognition. It's not just about how others see you. What you wear directly influences how you feel, think, and perform. This concept is known as enclothed cognition. A 2012 study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology found that when participants wore a white lab coat, they performed significantly better on attention related tasks than those who did not. This suggests that clothing does not just change perception, it actually shapes behavior and cognitive performance. This is why many professionals, even those working remotely, choose to dress in a certain way to maintain productivity. Studies have found that individuals who dressed in a smarter, casual, or business attire while working from home reported higher focus and motivation level than those who stayed in pajamas or loungewear. One participant, a software engineer, shared that wearing a buttoned up shirt instead of a hoodie helped him mentally switch into work mode, preventing the sluggishness that often comes with working from bed or the couch. The psychological reason behind this: when we don't switch from our night suits while working from home, we subconsciously adopt the mindset linked to those clothes. As night suits are meant for relaxing and sleeping, our minds stay in that zone. This is why dressing according to the purpose and occasion really matters. Like putting on a well tailored outfit can boost confidence before a big meeting, and why gym clothes can make you feel more energetic for a workout. But how do you intentionally use this to your advantage? What are the practical ways to dress in a manner that aligns with your goals and helps you control others' perception? By now, we have learned that how you dress affects both how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. But what if I told you that you can strategically use clothing to shape these perceptions in a way that benefits you? A concept called dressing for the role you want is widely acknowledged in psychology and business. Think of the adjectives that you want people to associate with you. Do you want to be seen as more powerful, approachable, sophisticated, or intelligent? The way you dress can reinforce these qualities. But dressing appropriately isn't about buying expensive clothes or following every trend. It's about aligning your outfit with the occasion and message you want to send. Take the movie The Devil Wears Prada, for instance. When Andy starts working at a prestigious fashion magazine, she initially underestimates the power of dressing well. Her unpolished looks make people dismiss her despite her intelligence. But once she adapts to the industry's style standards, she is taken more seriously and gains confidence in her work. Forbes once published an article about how underestimating dressing codes can hurt career growth. Employees who consistently dress too casually in corporate environments can be perceived as less serious or less ambitious, while those who overdressed in relaxed workspaces might be seen as trying too hard or not fitting the company's culture. The key is understanding your environment and dressing in a way that both aligns with your personality and enhances how people perceive you. So, dress with intention. Don't just throw an outfit. Think about how you want to be perceived and choose pieces that reflect that. Because when you feel good in what you wear, that confidence shines through. The best part, you'll have full control over this. You can dress in a way that aligns with your goals, personality, and the message that you want to send to the world. Whether you want to be appear as more confident, more professional, more creative, or simply more put together. Your wardrobe is one of the easiest ways to make that happen. And with that, we wrap up today's video. And if you enjoyed the breakdown of how psychology and fashion intersect, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, drop a comment about your personal experiences with clothing and first impressions.